Hello, I'm coming to you from the LG Garden. This is a great place to shop, eat at restaurants, or if you're going to have a business, it is a great place to lease. Hey everyone, Mike here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm diving into something I got asked about recently on my channel. What are the biggest differences between living in the United States and living in the Philippines? Now, whether you're curious about culture, lifestyle, or cost of living, I'm going to break it all down for you. Stick around until the end because I'll share one difference that's an advantage in the Philippines over the USA if you're on prescription medication. And most of us are. Okay, first up, culture. The United States is often described as a melting pot with influences from all over the world. You've got people from every ethnic background, religion, and belief system all living in one big, fast-paced, and often individualistic society. The Philippines, on the other hand, is also a melting pot, but here, family and community are at the center of life. It's not unusual for 3 generations to live under one roof, and family gatherings are huge. Also, life here tends to move at a slower, more relaxed pace, which can be refreshing, unless you're waiting in line at the bank. Now let's talk about money. This is one subject that I have beaten to death on my channel. In the US, wages are higher, but so are living expenses. Housing, healthcare, even groceries can eat up a big chunk of your income. In the Philippines, the cost of living is much lower, especially if you're earning in dollars. You can rent a nice apartment for what you might pay for just a small room in the US. Dining out is affordable and public transportation is cheap. But the trade-off is that salaries here are much lower, so locals face a different kind of financial challenge. As far as us foreigners are concerned, I think that most of us like the financial breathing room that the Philippines offers us. Next on the list is infrastructure and convenience. In the US, infrastructure is generally more developed. Like things like roads, utilities, and internet speeds are usually reliable. You can drive for hours on highways without hitting a pothole, well, most of the time. In the Philippines, infrastructure can be hit or miss depending on where you are. Big cities like Manila or Cebu have modern malls, high-speed internet, and big business districts, but rural areas can still struggle with things like frequent brownouts, slow internet, and limited road access. Weather and environment. The U.S. has all 4 seasons: snow, spring flowers, summer heat, and autumn leaves. The Philippines, we keep it simple, hot and warm with rain. Tropical weather means palm trees, beaches, and year-round warmth. But also, typhoons and heavy monsoon seasons you will have to be prepared for. Healthcare and safety. In the U.S., healthcare is high quality, but can be very expensive without insurance. In the Philippines, healthcare is much more affordable, but depending on location, access to advanced facilities can be limited. For serious medical issues, many people choose private hospitals or even fly abroad for treatment. I've heard of people flying over to Thailand for medical treatment. Here is a big surprise: friendliness. Now, I'm not saying that people in the US aren't friendly, but in the Philippines, strangers will strike up conversations, offer you food, or help you without expecting anything in return. That warmth and hospitality is part of the culture here, and it's something that I have grown to love. Here's one more difference that you'll like if you're an American coming here to live and on prescription medication. In the US, I was on medication that needed a prescription, and if that prescription was getting ready to run out, I'd have to return to the doctor and get a brand new prescription. Some doctors would let you call them, and then the doctor would phone in the prescription. My doctor was notorious for taking all day just to make a phone call to the pharmacy. In the Philippines, it's much more convenient. Once you get that piece of paper, aka the prescription, you can get that prescription filled as many times as you want without having to return to the doctor or have the doctor call the pharmacy. I wish it worked this way in the United States. So there you have it, some of the key differences between life in the United States and the Philippines. Both countries have their pros and cons, and it really depends on what you value most. If you've lived in both places, I'd love to hear your experiences. Drop them in the comments and let's compare notes. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless and peace out.